It's time for Tiger Talk, heard before each Salem Tiger basketball game with Stan Stevens and Coach Jared Patterson. Tiger Talk is being brought to you by Flying W Boutique and Looking Glass Salon with Alicia Watson, Candy Mink, and myself, Katie Carty. Now, Tiger Talk on KSMO Media.
Welcome to Tiger Talk. Stan Stevens, Coach Jared Patterson, coach the Salem Tigers. Got off to a bit of a rocky start against the Dixon Bulldogs. Not take anything away from Dixon. They came out flying and they hit the big shots early in the game. But by the time the second half came around, you were 21 points down. But boy, give the Salem Tigers credit. Bounded back, came within 4 points of tying that game, Coach. But in the end, you had to foul a little bit, and you just didn't have any more horses to foul with 3 guys leaving the game. It made it pretty tough for the Salem Tigers in game 1.
Yeah. Our inexperience showed in that first half. Dixon hit some shots and came out firing. There was a tale of two halves. We turned it around, fixed some mistakes, did a lot better job of taking care of the ball, got a little pressure on them in the second half, and made it a ball game. Just came up short, lost to a good team, but I was proud of the way our boys battled back.
You have to give Dixon credit. It was their guard play that really dominated this one inside. I think the Salem Tigers kept their big man down to only like 6 or 7 points, and he was on the front cover of their regional magazine. So obviously we did something right in that game defensively against the big guys. However, their guard play was exceptional early, especially early on in that game, and they just didn't seem to want to miss early on, did they?
Yeah, they hit a lot of shots, and then they got a lot of extra opportunities with a lot of offensive rebounds. They had us outsized at every position, and we knew that going into it. We got to do a better job of blocking them out and keeping them contained, contesting those shots, and just limiting them to one shot each possession.
And the free throw differential, they had 26, the Salem Tigers had 10. Coach, it's really hard to win when you get a few 16 extra free shots, isn't it?
Yeah, I wasn't too happy with some of the calls, but, you get that. And, we were out of position in several of them, and then also jump in trying to block shots, and they called the fouls, and they got those extra shots in and made a big difference in the game.
But that growing character of coming back in that second half, especially on the road, Coach, that's big for the Salem Tigers. I know you didn't win the game, but it's big that they did not just lay down and say, hey, we can't make it back. You gave it a good try all the way to the very end.
Yes, our boys, showed a lot of heart. We had foul trouble, so several guys rotated in. I felt like everybody gave us good minutes. And we just battled the whole time. It's a really good team. Dixon's going to have a really good year. And for us to come back showed us quite a bit. And it's good momentum going into the Licking game.
Speaking of the Licking game, that's tonight, the Big Cat Classic, Coach. And I know the Tigers are up for it. You're hosting it this year, and it's always a good time. Talked to Coach Woody earlier, and he said, there really is no home team advantage in these games between Licking and Salem because the gym's going to be packed. You're going to have Licking fans. You're going to have Salem fans. It's a great atmosphere for basketball.
Yeah, it's an incredible game. It's very special to the kids. We have a huge crowd that comes out, and it's always loud and very, very exciting environment. So our boys are really looking forward to this one, trying to break a long winning streak. It's been a while since we've taken Licking down, and our boys are ready to take care of business.
Let's talk a little bit about the Licking Wildcats, if you could. What do we expect to see from them, Coach?
They got athletes everywhere. They got some really big, strong kids inside with Ritz and then Lake Wade and a few others. Then they have some really good guard play with Solon, Stockard, Buckner, Gamble. There's just several of them that do a lot of things really well. They can shoot the ball, handle it. They look inside for their bigs. It's going to be a really good challenge for us.
And they have usually a fairly strong bench too, right?
Yeah, they are very deep. They go at least 9-10 guys, and it's just kind of reinforcement style. They are well coached, well disciplined. They're going to give you some challenging things, and it's going to be a real test for us. Physicality, rebounding, taking care of the basketball, a lot of things that we talked about in the Dixon game will come into light in this one too.
Well, we know last year it went overtime in a game the Salem Tigers could have won, but it's one of those things, Coach. If you miss one shot somewhere early in the game, nobody remembers it. You miss a shot late in the game, it's like, oh my gosh, you're killing us. But every shot means something, doesn't it?
Yes. In a game like this, every single possession, getting extra shots, not fouling, blocking out, all those little details come into play in games like this and really make the difference in the outcome.
Well, Coach, we wish you the best of luck tonight against the Licking Wildcats. Good luck, Coach.
Thank you, sir. We appreciate it.
Stay tuned. The Cat Classic, Salem and Licking. It's next on KSMO.
Thank you, Stan. That has been Tiger Talk with Coach Jared Patterson, brought to you as a courtesy of Looking Glass Salon and Flying W Boutique. Stay tuned. Salem Tiger basketball is next.
Progressive Ozark Bank is proud to announce a better way to manage your debit card fraud alerts. Instead of a phone call, customers will receive a message on their text-enabled numbers if there is a concern on a debit card transaction. It's fast and easy. Want to find out how you can get fraud text alerts on your phone? Drop by or call Progressive Ozark Bank for more information. Progressive Ozark Bank, FDIC insured. Where people matter.
It's officially home buying season and the market is heating up. Buying a home is a huge decision and where to get your home loan is just as important. Don't buy your home without checking into Riverways Federal Credit Union's great rates and service. Riverways is not for profit and has more ways to say yes, and you can apply in less than 5 minutes. Need a pre-approval to help seal the deal? We've got you covered. Get started at Riverways FCU today. Riverways Federal Credit Union, located in Rolla, Salem, and Cuba.
Welcome to this KSMO Media broadcast of Salem Tiger basketball. Today's game is brought to you by Town and Country Insurance, Tax Masters, Southwest Baptist University, Terrell Complete Auto Care, Edward Jones, Duncan Family Chiropractic, The Hot Spot Tanning and Tuxedos, State Farm Insurance, Salem Trust Manufacturing, Progressive Ozark Bank, Stephen Patterson Attorney at Law, Riverways Federal Credit Union, K&H Auto Supply, Farm Bureau Insurance, Country Mart, the Bank of Salem, Napa, Mooney Auto Supply, Your World Today, Town Screen, New Life Auto, Salem License Bureau, Legends Automotive, Moe's Cleaning Service, LLC, On the Spot Auto Glass, Mid-Ozark Animal Health Center, Jet Tire and Auto, The Technology Junkyard, American Family Insurance, United Country Real Estate, Southtown Furniture, Healthy Dent County, Ozark Overhead Door, Hubs Tire Center, Looking Glass Salon, Flying W Boutique, and Discount Bins. And now, get ready for Salem Tiger basketball on KSMO.
Radio.com, KSMO Stream Facebook, KSMO YouTube. So we're ready for the second of our doubleheader here on KSMO Media. We have the Licking Wildcats taking on the Salem Tigers. And again, we always want to remind everybody, we want to thank our video streaming sponsors for the instant replay. It's Hubs Tire Center for the score bug at the bottom of the page that you'll see pop up. That is always brought to you by Ozark Overhead Door. Bud Zane and his group do a tremendous job for you. 314-243-9341. And of course, the Hubs Tire Center bringing you that instant replay right across the street from the Salem Tigers. We always want to thank our friends, the Three Generation Family at Hubs, for being a proud supporter of your Salem Tigers. And of course, we always want to thank all of our sponsors for making it possible for us to bring you Tiger basketball. Now we're getting ready for the starting lineups here, right here at KSMO. The starting lineups are brought to you by Flying W Boutique and Looking Glass Salon. For the Licking Wildcats, it'll be Nate
Lincoln Thomas, Jr. Braden Gaps, Jr.
Roy Stevens, Senior.
Gavin Saypaul, Jr. Luke Pryor, Sophomore.
It's going to be Luke Pryor starting out. Salem Tiger starters also will feature Lincoln Thomas. Gavin Saypaul will also be a starter for the Salem Tigers, along with Braden Gaps and Roy Stevens. Stevens taking a year off last year, comes back and gets into the starting lineup. Of course, a little bit of leadership that the Salem Tigers need from their seniors. And Roy, one of those seniors, coming back to help that out. Of course, Tigers still without Caden Moody, who's got with an injury. And the other senior, Corby Ball, that been on the varsity team. So we're about ready to get this one underway. It's Licking versus Salem. It'll be Sapon going up against Jordan Ritz. Ritz is a very, very big, large boy inside. I'd say he's quite a spectacle. He's a big-sized kid. Stands at 6'4" and about 240. He's a good-sized boy. Sapon Ritz to tip it off. Let's get started. Licking with the black uniforms, trimmed with the white and orange. Salem Tigers have their white uniforms on. They also have the navy blue numbers and as well as lettering and the Daisleys on the bottom of the shorts. Back pass to Pryor by Braden Gaps, a little bit too high. First turnover of the game belongs to the Salem Tigers. So we just get underway here, and Licking will move the ball up the floor as they get it into Ritz. Ritz in the middle of the floor to Carter Sullins. Sullins gets it back to Ritz. Back to Sullins. Sullins wears number 5. Goes across to number 0, Nate Gamble. Gamble has that ball stolen away by the Salem Tigers, and they tie the ball up at center court. And that's going to be a jump ball. Possession arrow will favor Licking. So the first turnover and belongs to Licking, but then the Tigers couldn't capitalize. Looks like Gamble got a little bit popped.
And for Licking, number 1, Carson Walker.
And he's going to check out for a second or two. And Carson Walker will come in. Gamble not real happy. A little bit of blood on his face, giving him an opportunity to clear that up. So the inbound coming to Sullins. Sullins right at the top of the key. Right side pass is Stockard. Austin Stockard is a very, very good player. Has that ball on the perimeter. Stockard looking inside. There's nothing there. Goes back out on top to Sullins. To Stockard. Licking likes to move a lot. Down low. The pass quickly in between. Knocked away by Sapon. A good block. Lincoln Thomas up the side to Gaps. Back to Thomas. Thomas top of the key. Trying to dance in. Lost the ball. Here comes Licking the other way. All the way down. Laying it up. Missing that shot was number 1, Walker. The Salem Tigers pull it down. Luke Pryor with that rebound. Here comes Thomas the other way. Slows it down a little bit. Lincoln giving it off to Gaps with a minute and a half gone in this first quarter. No score. Roy Stevens back on top. Pryor. Luke Pryor, who had foul trouble against Dixon the other night. Inside to Sapon. Sapon shot blocked away. Gets it back. Trying to go up with the ball still loose on the floor. Still loose. Finally stolen away by the Licking Wildcats. Pass quickly down to Ritz. Ritz fires it out on top to Stockard for the 3, and he's got it. You cannot let him get open like that. Roston will hit him all night long. He had a lot of time. The Tigers come back. Gaps sets up beyond 3. Stops, goes back to Lincoln Thomas. Thomas top of the key. Stops. He'll put up a 3. Trying to match, and he does. 3-3 game early on. Big Cat Classic here at Salem High School, and it's a jam-packed high school gym. Back the other way. Stocker trying to go down low to Ritz. Ritz gets away from Sapon, puts a shot up. It's good. Jordan Ritz hits. Quickly the other way. Thomas back to Stevens. To Gaps. Back to Stevens. Across Thomas over the timeline. 5:20 to go. First quarter. 5-3 Cats. Thomas trying to find a little bit of running room. There's nothing to do. Gives it over to Gaps. Now to Sapon. Goes in the corner to Lincoln Thomas, but his pass nowhere near him. And the turnover is number 4 for the Salem Tigers here early on in the game. Inbound pass comes to Carson Walker. Walker firing it back to Cannon Buckner. Back to Walker. Walker goes down the corner to Stock. Roston down low to Ritz. Ritz shot up and good. Pass to Gaps by Thomas. Down low to Stevens. Stevens trying to take it right to the hole. Does, has it blocked, gets it back to Sapon. There's going to be a foul underneath. Oh, not. And it'll be a, I believe he said a 2-shot foul. A foul called on Ralston Stockard. Sapal will go to the line to shoot 2. That was kind of a iffy call there, and Sapal hits the first. First free throws of the night. 7-4 our score. Thomas will check out and get a little drink of water while there's time. Sapal's next one short. Comes down in the hands of Ritz. Ritz the other way to Buckner. Handing it back to Sullins. Over to Ralston Stockard. Going back now to Walker between the circles. He moves to his left. Trying to draw Thomas. Goes back to Stockard. Stockard another 3. He hits again. He doesn't use the conventional three-point line in high school. He goes the NBA style. Here's Pryor up the middle. 10-4 down to Stevens. Jump shot from the corner. Rims out. No good. And brought under control by Buckner. The other way, here comes Walker. Walker across to Stockard. Back to Sullins. Sullins between the circles, stops, looks right, goes back to his left, and then goes over to Stockard, back to Sullins. Sullins moving along that perimeter. Looking inside, can't do anything, goes to Stockard. Left side pass to Buckner. Buckner now to Walker. Walker is going to get called for a travel or a double dribble, one of the two, and he gets called for traveling. Second turnover for Licking. Brody Ray coming in for the Salem Tigers. He'll check in for Stevens. Coach Gamble yelling from the Licking side. Coach Patterson on the Salem side. Long pass intended by Gaps, stolen away though by Licking. With that ball, it's Walker. Walker. Right side pass to Stockard, goes down low, waiting for their Buckner. In the corner back, down to Walker, and then trying to get inside, but stepping out of the side or getting fouled was Buckner, one or the other. Either he stepped on the line or got fouled. I believe it's going to be a foul on the Salem Tigers. Sapal gets his first, so he bumped him out of bounds. Ralston Stockard trying to find somebody open, looks in the corner. Buckner back to Stockard. Outside it goes to Gamble. Gamble shot no good. Ritz to the rebound. Baby hook, no good. Brought down there by Pryor. The other way, here's Thomas. Lincoln guarded there by Carson Walker. Thomas trying to get a pick. Looks in the corner, waiting for there. Here's Ray. Brody can dance in to Pryor. Jump shot up and good. Luke Pryor right from the free throw line. Brings Salem back to within 4 with 2:45 to go. First quarter, 10-6 Cats. It's Walker down the right side, beyond 3, guarded there by Gaps. Turns, spins, flips it out on top. Waiting for it is Buckner. Cannon Buckner, guarded by Brody Ray. Bounce pass back to Walker. Walker hanging on to it. Moves right side. There is Gamble. Gamble had that ball knocked out of his hands by Braden Gaps. Gale Cook comes in the game. Pass goes to Gamble. Gamble stops, flips in the corner. Stockard hits by one Tiger. Comes in, short jumper, no good, but a foul's going to be called on Salem. I believe it's going to be Pryor. And that'll put Stockard at the line. His free throw is good. Pryor with his first. And 11-6 our score. Stockard has another one coming. That one also good. Licking hits their first 2 free throws of the night, and they have a 6-point lead. Here comes Gaps. Fires it across to Thomas. Thomas trying to get away from Walker. Left side pass to Brody Ray. Ray on top to Sapal. Right side pass to Thomas. He's got a 3 in this game. Lincoln stops, takes another 3. It's off. It's good. Thought it was just going to be off the rim, but it hit the rim and went through. He's got 2 threes. Salem within a tray. 12-9 our score. Kind of an awkward shot by Lincoln, but it found the bottom of the net. Minute and a half to go, first quarter, 12-9 our score in the Cat Classic. Pass goes inside, turn spins, pass goes off the fingertips of Gamble on the intended pass by Benton Corley. Corley's pass is deflected, and then going up for it was Gamble, but he couldn't bring it down. Here's Pryor with the pass to Gaps, back to Pryor, back to Gaps, Gaps comes into the offensive zone. Flipping it back to Thomas, who's got a couple of threes in the game for the Salem Tigers. Thomas gets a good pick to Sapah. Back to Pryor for a three. Banks it off the iron, no good. Ball tipped and controlled underneath by Cook. Back comes Licking the other way to kick it outside. The three-pointer from the corner, up and good by Nate Gamble. That was dad. Here's Thomas with it. Salem down again by 6. 42 seconds to go. Boy, he flipped that ball up high in the air. Stealing it was Gamble trying to bank it in. No good. Gets his own rebound and is blocked from behind, and that's going to draw a foul. Boy, Lincoln Thomas floated one in the air, and that was just a gimme turnover. So Gamble will go to free throw line on the foul by Brody Ray. Wow, you cannot float a ball like that. Not against Licking. Free throw's good. Pryor will check out. Ragsdale will come in for Salem. Free throw is good. Coming the other way. Here's Thomas for Salem. 24 seconds left. To Gaps for a three. It's good. Braden Gaps hits his first three of the night. 17-12. Carson Walker between the circles. Guiding the offense for Licking. Goes to Gamble in the corner. His quick three. It's off the iron. Tip, but Brody Ray could not bring it down. Quick three as time runs out by Corley. No good. We played one. It's the Licking Wildcats on top of the Salem Tigers by a score of 17-12. And we'll take a break and come back with the second quarter in a moment. It's Tiger Basketball on KSMO Media. Back in a minute.
I am a Missouri Farm Bureau insurance agent, and I'm here to talk about life, your dreams, your work, your family, and how you can protect it all with a company that will talk to you with the honesty of a farmer and take care of you with the integrity of a neighbor. I'll make sure no detail is left uncovered so your family can breathe easy. Because just like you, I chose to build a life in Missouri too. I'm a Missouri Farm Bureau insurance agent, and I'm from Missouri for life.
The Bank of Salem was founded in 1883 on the principles of local ownership, a commitment to the people of our community, local decisions, and a conservative approach to banking. As one of the oldest locally owned banks in the Ozarks, we've had the privilege to serve generations of local families. We pride ourselves on dedication to our customers and the people of Dent County, and we take pride in being an important part of it for years to come. The Bank of Salem, member FDIC, equal housing lender.
And we're getting ready to start the second quarter, brought to you by Farm Bureau Insurance. Willie Strader, your agent. Need auto, home, life, or business insurance? Willie can assist you. 729-4941. Or go by 1414 West Scenic Groves Boulevard. I'd also like to thank our great sponsors who make it possible for us to bring you Tiger Basketball, like Moe's Cleaning Service. Call Melissa Callahan, 573-201-0430. Commercial or residential, get Moe for your money. Moe's Cleaning Service, 201-0430. Thomas has it for the Tigers over to Gaps. Just underway, second quarter. Gaps pulls up with a quick three. It's off the iron. No good. Brought down by Sullins. Sullins for the Wildcats, dancing it across to Roston. Or Stocker. Getting it back to Sullins. Sullins with a floater. No good. Tipped. Brought down by Ray. Over to Gaps. Gaps will go for the layup, and it's good. Brody Way with the rebound. Tipped to the Gaps. Salem down by 3. 17-14. Sullins will walk it up. Salem in a half-court defense. He looks into the corner, waits for it there, quickly across to Gamble. That's short. Brought down by Brody Ray again. His second rebound. Brody taking it right to the hole. Stops, and they're going to call a charge on Ray. Drop that shoulder. And Carter Sullins did a good job of acting. Ray gets the charge, his second foul, and it'll be a turnover for the Salem Tigers.
Back in for Salem, number 11, Roy Stevens.
Cale Cook back in. For Licking. Corley. Stevens just checked back in for the Salem Tigers. Sullins has it. Coming off to Gamble. Gamble. On top, Sullins. Right corner, Corley. Quick three. It's good. Benton Corley hits the three. Back to a 6-point Licking lead. Thomas goes by Gamble. Thomas trying to drive in. Does all the way then to just a flip. I don't know if he intended that or not, but it came down in the hands of Cook. Back the other way. Ball stolen away by Thomas. Fourth turnover for Licking. Here's Gaps for the three. It's good. Gaps has 8. The Tigers again trail it by 3. 6:10 to go. This is the Cat Classic from the Salem High School gym. Stan Stevens and the KSMO media team bringing it to you here. Earlier tonight, the Cat Classic belonged to the Lady Cats of Licking, 52-22. This is the boys' game, the second of our doubleheader. Gamble inside, intended to get it for Cook. Cook down low, and a foul called on Salem on the floor. Sapah gets his second. Pryor comes in for Sapah. Coach Patterson trying to rotate his taller guys. Stocker trying to get in, does to Sullins, and that ball stolen away by the Salem Tigers. Quickly down to Thomas. He lays it up, missed the shot, comes down to Stevens. Stevens with that rebound tied up, and a possession arrow will favor Licking. Roy did not move quickly enough. Nice steal by Thomas, but he couldn't convert. 5.5 to go here. This is the first half. 20-17 Cats. Nate Gamble hanging on to it. Flips it in the corner for Stocker. Keeps it alive to Cook. Back door to Corley. Missed it. Brought down on the floor by the Tigers. Ragsdale. Here's Thomas. Gets away from Corley. Gets a little bit of a pick. Now back to Stevens. Fires it across to Gapsh. Gapsh trying to drive in. Stops. Looks for a little help. And a timeout called by Coach Patterson. 5:02 to go in the first half. Timeout brought to you by your friends at American Family Insurance. Give Jonah a call at 729-5165 for all your insurance needs. We'll come back in 30 seconds. It's 20 for Licking, 17 for Salem. It's Tiger basketball on KSMO Media.
It's only because of our incredible sponsors we're able to bring you Salem Tiger sports and community events. A couple of those sponsors include Discount Bins in Salem. Discount Bins gets truckloads of new merchandise each week, and the prices drop every day. Your World Today, the only daily news flyer in Dent County, available in over 40 locations in Salem and Bunker, as well as online at ksmoradio.com. Be sure to thank these sponsors for bringing you Salem Tiger sports and community events.
I want to thank Legends Auto at 500 West Scenic Rivers Boulevard for being a sponsor this year. 573-729-2884. Get ready for the winter season by going to Legends Auto, 500 West Scenic Rivers Boulevard. A great sponsor bringing you Tiger basketball. Gaps trying to tie it. Off the iron it goes and brought down by Corley. Tigers had a good look, could not get it tied. Here's Sullins the other way. Sullins handing it off to Corley. Corley on that perimeter goes down the corner. And Stocker hits. Austin Stocker with his third three of the game. Makes it again a 6-point Licking lead. Here's Gapsh going back to Thomas. Thomas into the offensive zone. Thomas stops with a long 2. It's good. Salem down by 4 as Sullins will walk it up. Again, half-court defense by Salem. Pretty much both teams in a half-court defense. Handing it off to Roston Stockard. Inside it goes. Kick it outside quickly into 3 up. No good. And brought down by Ragsdale. And the shot taken by Buckner. Quickly gaps down to Stevens. Roy trying to kick it outside to Thomas. In the corner, Ragsdale. Down low to Stevens. Stevens throws it away. Stevens had to try and keep it in bounds. When he did turn trying to hit gaps, he was a good 12 feet from him with his pass. Tigers with 7 turnovers in this first half. Licking with 5. Salem has 3 steals in the contest. Licking with 4. Right now with the ball, it's Walker. Just checked back in. Now to Stockard in the corner. Stockard goes back to Carter Sullins. And now a 3-second violation called on Licking. Ritz called for the 3-second violation. Turnover number 6. 3.5 to go first half. Here's Ragsdale. Cross to Gaps. A little bit of pressure by Licking. Now to Ragsdale, now to Thomas. Thomas near center court. Between the circles. Flips it to Gaps. Gaps down to Pryor in the corner. Pryor trying to take it to the hole. Stops. Puts a short jumper. It will not fall, but he draws the foul, and he'll go to the line to shoot 2. That may be on Ritz. Let's see if it is. I believe so. Pryor to the line. He's got 2 points in the game. Salem needs him to hit these shots and to continue to be a force in that paint. Pryor just a sophomore. Free throw's good. He's got 4. Salem within 2. As Sullins will take his time to get that half-court Salem Tiger defense. He'll walk it up. Sullins trying to get in. Stolen away by the Salem Tigers. Here they come the other way. Gaps trying to lay it up. Will not go, and then goes off Stevens out of bounds. The Tigers have got a few steals and have not converted on a single one. They still trail it by 2. 2:45 to go. Carter Sullins getting an earful from Coach Gamble as he comes from between the circles. Stops, goes to Ritz at the high post. Back to Sullins. Sullins bounce pass on top to Walker. A 3 off the iron, tipped, and foul called inside on Ritz for going over the back of Luke Pryor. His second foul. Ritz will check out. Lake Wade comes in the game to replace Ritz with his 2 fouls. 2:25 left to go first half. 23 for Licking, 21 for Salem. Thomas over to Gaps. Gaps down low to Pryor. Pryor trying to turn in. Baby hook shot, no good. Brought down by the Wildcats, Sullins. Sullins flipping it left side to Walker. Carson Walker on top to Stockard. Roston Stockard back to Walker. Walker almost lost it, tries to get it again, stops, trying to go down low, kicks it back to Stockard. Stockard from the baseline, the jumper, no good. Brought down by Licking, and Walker puts it back up. It's no good. Stevens fights for it there, brings it down, is tied up immediately. And a possession arrow will favor the Salem Tigers. 1:50 to go in this, the first half. Sullins will check out. Buckner back in the game, I believe. As Stevens has it, goes on top to Ragsdale. Hayden goes right side to Thomas. His 10-footer. Good, we're tied. Lincoln has 10. 23-23 our score with 1:25 to go here in the Big Cat Classic. Looking back the other way. With the ball, Nate Gamble. Gamble handing it off to Stockard. Stockard will shoot from out there. Flips it back to Gamble, left wing. Gamble doesn't like what he sees, goes to Walker. Walker trying to go inside to Buckner. He does. Buckner back to Walker. At the top of the key, back to Buckner. He hits the three. Cannon Buckner puts the Licking Cats back on top with a three-pointer. That is their sixth of the first half. Quickly the other way. Thomas trying to dance in. Trying to go back to Gaps, and that ball stolen away by the Cats. Here they come the other way. Pulling up with a short jumper. No good. Was Walker, and Pryor brings down the rebound. He's fouled from behind. Lake Wade with his first foul. Half-court defense for Licking now with 36 seconds to go. Salem down by 3. Gaps will walk it up. Gaps, left side pass to Thomas. Thomas gets the pick, stops, goes back on top. Three-pointer up and good by Ragsdale. He banks it home. We're tied at 26. That's Salem's fourth three of this first half. Hanging on to it, it's Walker. Walker trying to get a pick, stops, walks, flips it up, it goes down, count the basket and a foul. What a nice play by Walker with 3 seconds left. Flipping it up, leaning, and drew the foul as well. Foul called on Gaps. He could make it a 4-point play, could Walker. And the free throw is no good, brought down by Gaps, and then Gaps is fouled by Walker. His first. Not enough to get a foul, so 1.2 seconds left. Ball stolen away by Stockard. And are they going to call half? They are going to call half. We have played half of the Cat Classic. And the Salem Tigers come back after falling behind 17-12, but they're still down 28-26 here after 2 quarters of play. We're going to come back in 3 minutes with some stats from this one. It's Tiger Basketball, the Cat Classic on KSMO Media.
Save on everyday items with digital coupons at Town & Country Supermarkets. It's easy. Download the Town & Country Markets app and browse through a variety of digital coupons available. Then clip them to your account. You can also clip digital coupons online at tcmarkets.com. Shop in the store for your favorite items, then tell us your phone number at checkout, and the digital coupons will be deducted from your purchase automatically. Scan this QR code to learn more and start saving more today.
Sorry, Dad.
Sure, you could get him a new car. You could also light a pile of money on fire. Because as long as Mr. It wasn't my fault takes the wheel on occasion, maintaining this car is your best option. So keep it running longer, stronger, with quality parts and a whole lot of Napa know-how.
Dad, where are you going?
With tax season fast approaching, you might have some questions that you need answered. If so, give the Tax Masters a call. They have over 40 years of experience and can handle all types of accounting services plus certified e-filing. Don't ever let yourself be a slave to the IRS. Come and see Jackie or Beth at Tax Masters, located at 107 West 4th Street here in Salem, or call 729-3001.
This is Mike Elliott from Town & Country Insurance. As an independent agent, we shop many different companies, allowing us to find the best value for our clients. Town & Country Insurance has been serving South Central Missouri since 1963. We have offices in Salem, Rolla, Licking, and Mountain Grove, and would welcome an opportunity to show you what we can do for you. Stop by 400 West Scenic Rivers Boulevard, located inside the Town & Country Bank, or you can call our office at 729-6624.
Southwest Baptist University campus in Salem provides quality higher education close to home for residents of Dent County and the surrounding areas. The classes at SBU Salem campus are taught in the afternoon and evenings, making a degree attainable for people who are in the workforce or can't afford to go off to get a degree. We offer degrees in nursing, which is an RN Bridge program, elementary education. For more information on the degrees and programs, please contact admissions counselor Chris Welch to schedule an appointment as a prospective or returning student.
Terrell Complete Auto Care is a full-service auto repair center in Salem. They offer full-service oil changes as well as $2 discounts on Tuesdays for all ladies, and Wednesday is Senior Citizen Day. Plus, Terrell Complete Auto Care can take care of all your auto and diesel repair needs. They offer free pickup and delivery in town. James and Sheena and the staff of Terrell Complete Auto Care are proud to support the Salem Tigers.
Welcome back, Salem High School Gymnasium, the Cat Classic, and it is a wonderful game so far. 28-26 with Licking on top, but both teams have had chances. Salem Tigers have had numerous chances to tie it and have had some classic steals, but couldn't convert. And so hopefully it doesn't come back to hurt them as we move on in this game. I always like to thank our great sponsors to make it possible for us to bring you the Salem Tigers. Mid-Ozark Animal Health Center, Dr. Ashley Cunningham and her group at 900 West Scenic Rivers Boulevard, a proud supporter of your Tigers. 729-4031 for livestock or pets. Dr. Ashley Cunningham at Mid-Ozark Animal Health Center. Also the Salem License Office, 1104 South Main Street in the Crossroads Shopping Center. Wishing all of you a very happy Thanksgiving. They will be closed Thursday and Friday at the license office. 573-729-8305. And Jet Tire and Auto, 800 South Park Avenue, 729-3650. Check them out online at jettiresandauto.com. A proud supporter of your Tigers, Jet Tire and Auto. Our halftime show brought to you as a courtesy of United Country Salem Realty right here in Salem. Remember, if you have any questions about moving to Salem, around Salem, or near Salem, 729-3148. or 605 South Main Street. Stop on by. Babette Wells is your broker owner. Well, it's been everything. It's been advertised. Salem Tigers fell behind by the Licking Wildcats, 17-12 first quarter. They battled back, and they're down by 2 here at halftime. It was Roston Stocker leading the way for Licking with 11 points in that first half, including 3 threes, and then 5 points for Nate Gamble, 3 points for Benton Corley on a 3, 4 points for Jordan Ritz, 3 points for Cannon Buckner on another 3. And then Carson Walker had 2. 4 of 5 on the free throw line of the Licking Wildcats. Leading rebounder for Licking is Sullins and Jordan Ritz, each with 2. They had 1 rebound from Corley, Buckner, and then Cale Cook also had 2 rebounds for Licking. Licking had 7 turnovers, 5 steals in that first half. For the Salem Tigers, their leading scorer is Lincoln Thomas with 10. Braden Gapps had 8. Luke Pryor finished with 4. 3 points for Hayden Ragsdale, 1 for Gavin Sapaw on the free throw. Leading rebounder, Luke Pryor with 3. 2 for Stevens, 2 for Brody Ray, 2 for Hayden Ragsdale, and 1 for Braden Gapps in the game. Salem 3 of 4 from the free throw line. They had a total of 8 rebounds. Licking had a total of 9 rebounds in that first half. Foul trouble. Gavin Sapaw had 2. Brody Ray had 2 for the Salem Tigers. Jordan Ritz has 2 for Licking. We are at halftime, and earlier today, the Lady Tigers lost to the Lady Cats of Licking by a score of 52-22. And the Lady Tigers fall to 0-1 in their first game of the season. Earlier before that game, we had the boys JV, and they go to 2-0 for Salem as they defeated Licking by a final score of 39-22. Our Lady Tigers JV lost in their game prior to the boys JV game by a score. Well, I don't have a score still on that one as of yet. We are at halftime. 28-26 is our score. And the Licking Wildcats have the lead in this one. We're going to take a break and come back with the second half as the Tigers and the Cats continue the Big Cat Classic on KSMO Media. We'll come back in two minutes. It's Tiger basketball on KSMO Media.
If you have the audacity to believe a financial advisor should talk with you, not at you.
If you believe access to your financial advisor should be a right, not a privilege.
Join the nearly 7 million investors who think like you do. FaceTime and Think Time make a difference.
Join us.
Join us.
At Edward Jones, it's how we make sense of investing.
Duncan Family Chiropractic provides chiropractic care to everyone from newborn to elderly. Dr. Duncan treats wellness, sports injuries, chronic ear infections, pregnancy, and more. Ask Dr. Duncan about your full line of supplements, including Juice Plus and standard processed supplements, as well as pain relief, BioFreeze products.
Surprisingly great rates? Contact your local State Farm agent today.
If you want the real deal, call State Farm agent Cameron Irway in Salem today.
Like a good neighbor, State Farm is there.
Every project is different, which is why Salem Truss uses modern engineering software to design, then construct quality trusses for your home, barn, or business. The size of the job doesn't matter, but the quality of the work does, which is why Salem Truss will deliver their trusses anywhere. Proud to support the Salem community, they're open Monday through Thursday from 7:30 to 4:30 and Friday from 7:30 until 11. For more information, call Salem Truss at 729-9276.
And welcome back to the Cat Classics. Dan Stevens and the KSMO Media team bringing you this as game 2 of our doubleheader tonight. Our next broadcast will be not this Friday, but next Friday when the Salem Tigers host the Owensville Dutchmen. And that will start out as a freshman game with 5 o'clock. The JV will follow, and then we'll have the varsity contest only on KSMO Media video stream and on KSMO Radio AM 1340 and FM 95.7. 28-26. I always like to thank our great sponsors for bringing you Tiger basketball and all of our great events like the upcoming Salem Christmas Parade. We'll have that on December 7th. We hope you'll be with us for that right here on KSMO Media. I always like to thank those sponsors like Discount Bins at 1201 Scenic Rivers Boulevard East. You know, if you're looking for great Christmas gifts at a great price, Discount Bins might be your answer. Stop on by where the prices change on a daily basis. Call them up, 573-543-2113, Discount Bins in Salem. And the Hotspot Tanning and Tuxes, 1114 South Main Street, open 24 hours on your tanning side. And they also have red light therapy and all your tuxedo needs for those special occasions. Get by and see them. We'll call 573-729-8699. Wildcats will start this third quarter, brought to you by Farm Bureau Insurance. Willie Strader, your agent. 729-4941 at 1414 West Scenic Rivers Boulevard. Pass goes inside, trying to get it there as Ritz kicks it back outside. Back inside, turnaround jumper. No, it goes down. He got the fine roll and the good bounce. 30-26. Hit the rim, hit the backboard, hit the rim, and trickled in. Here's Thomas for the Salem Tigers. Between the circles. Thomas looking right, gives it to Gapsh. Gapsh on top, Luke Pryor. Pryor stops. Back to Thomas. Tigers trying to match up Licking's man-to-man coverage to go back to Gapsh. He's got Stockard on him. Gaps gets by him, stops from 10 feet, floats it home. Braden Gaps now at 10. Salem back to within a deuce. With a ball, Buckner. Buckner gets away from Stevens, stops, trying to get it back to Sullins. He does. Sullins double teamed, will be fouled there by Thomas. Oh, actually, they're going to call it on Stevens. Ooh, excuse me. Thought it was Thomas trying to go for the steal, but they gave it to Stevens on the swipe. Sullins will flip it across to Nate Gamble. Gamble out near center. Flips it across in the corner. Stockard, his quick three. It's good, man. That kid can shoot him in a heartbeat. He's got 14. The lead goes out to 5 for Licking. Thomas. Guarded by Sullins. Thomas trying to get a pick. Stops. Turns. Looking in the corner. Instead goes to Sapah, top of the key. Over to Stevens. Stevens back to Thomas. Thomas hanging on to it. Gets a pick from Sapah. Thomas down low to Sapah. Alone, he lays it in. Good draw by Lincoln Thomas to bring Ritz out. And when he did, he bounced past it right past him to Sapah all alone. Back to a 3-point Licking lead. Pass comes down to Gamble. Gamble guarded by Sapah. He goes back to Sullins. Sullins with 5:50 to go in the third quarter. Handing it off to Gamble. Now across Stockard. His three again is good. Austin Stockard with 5 threes in this one. And it's a 6-point Licking lead. Pass across to Gaps. His quick three. It's no good, but he's fouled by Stockard. And he'll shoot 3. Austin Stockard came across, made contact with Gaps. And Braden will shoot 3 free throws in this, the third quarter. First free throws of the second half. First one's good. Licking in the dark uniforms with the orange and white trim on the uniforms and the orange and white numbers and lettering. Salem Tigers in the white uniforms, a navy blue trim, outlined in Carolina blue, with kind of the paisley bottom to the shorts and the collar. Gaps hits all 3 free throws. It's a 3-point game. Ritz down to Sullins. Sullins right by the scores bench, almost stepped out of bounds, gives it over to Gamble. Bounce pass inside Ritz. Ritz takes it to the hole, lays it up and in. Jordan Ritz with a power move, got just behind Luke Pryor and flipped it up backhand style and got it to fall. 38-33. Here's Thomas with it for Salem. Thomas to Gaps with 5:05 to go here in the third quarter. On top, Sapah flips the left side. Thomas down low to Pryor. Pryor trying to dance his way in. Short jumper, trying to bank it home. No good. And Ritz brought it down. Here's Sutton. Across the timeline. Stops, gets it to Stoddard. Now over to Carter Sullins. Sullins hanging on to it to Gamble, back to Sullins. Sullins thought about the shot, didn't take it. Now to Buckner, down low. Ritz lost it, but it comes right to Stockard. Quick three, no good. Brought down by Sapah. Sapah off to Thomas. 38-33 Licking. Third quarter action. Cat Classic. Thomas backs up, guarded by Sullins. Stops, takes the three. It's off the iron, comes out high, gets his own rebound. Thomas now takes a short 2. It's no good. Tipped, brought down and controlled by the Cats' Buckner. Sullins the other way. Sullins to the hole, all the way down, flips it up and in. Tigers lost coverage. Coming back, and an easy basket for Carter Sullins. His first of the night. Lincoln Thomas flipping it off to Stevens. All the way across to Gaps for a quick three. No good, but another foul called. Or they call a travel. They called a travel, excuse me. Would not have counted had it gone in. They called the travel on Gaps for shifting his feet. Ray will come in for Stevens. 3:40 to go, third quarter. Pass to Gamble. Nate Gamble with a long three. It's good. And all of a sudden, the Wildcats aren't missing. And the lead is 10. 2-point lead to start this quarter has expanded out to 10 quickly. Here's Thomas. 3 threes in this quarter by Licking. Now Thomas with his three. It's good. And a timeout called by Coach Patterson. Timeout brought to you by your friends at American Family Insurance. Jonas Schaefer. Remember, if you have gotten married or divorced, take a timeout to update the beneficiary on your insurance policy. Call Jonah 729-5165. Back in 30 seconds, it's Tiger basketball on KSMO Media.
Your legacy. Protect it, prosper, and pass it on. Stephen Patterson, attorney at law, specializes in real estate, estate planning, probate, family law, and business law. A Salem native, Stephen Patterson provides comprehensive representation to clients throughout southern Missouri. If you need assistance, contact Stephen Patterson, attorney at law, at 573-453-2529.
Don't forget our great friends that bring you Salem Tiger basketball and all kind of great stuff like Technology Junkyard, 37,228 Highway 72. Open Monday through Friday, 10 to 6. Give them a call, 573-453-0418. If you like to see some very historical computers and different electronics, go on by and check it out. Technology Junkyard with repair service for TVs and computers, plus recycling and repurposing services. Technology Junkyard. 43-36 the score. Licking will have the ball at the baseline. Really not why his shirt's on the baseline. But it is. Here comes Carson Walker. Walker trying to get away from Thomas. Tries to drive the baseline, does, and misses everything, but he's fouled by Lincoln Thomas. And that'll be his first. It'll be a shooting foul, and Walker will go to the line to shoot two. Free throw is up and good. Ben Corley will come in for Buckner. Next one for Walker is no good. Tip Corley brings down that rebound. Corley, they go back to Gamble for another three. This one's short and comes out in the hands of Brody Ray. Long pass down to Gaps. Gaps with the layup. Count the basket. 44-38, a 6-point Licking lead. Pass across, trying to drive in is Gamble. Floats it off the glass and in. Nate Gamble now with 10. The lead up to 8 for Licking with Brody Ray in charge, giving it off to Lincoln Thomas. 2:25 to go to Sapaw. Sapaw trying to back his way in, does baby hook. It will not fall. Brought down by Lake Wade. Long pass goes in the corner. Here's Gamble floating it in. Blocked away there nicely by Gaps. Knocked it right out of his hands. Here's Thomas, double team, firing it to Ray. Ray with 2:04 to go. His pass across stolen there by Gamble. And Gamble throws the ball up, but is fouled by Lincoln Thomas. First turnover. Second turnover by Salem. Thomas with his second foul. Free throw is no good. Cale Cook will come in, take over for Lake Wade. 46-38. Next free throw is also no good, and a foul's going to be called underneath on Licking. Cale Cook Pushed off Luke Pryor. He gets his foul, and he and Gavin Sapaw are razzing each other a little bit, and the officials warn them. Down comes Brody Ray with the ball. Ray makes one move, stops, turns, spins, trying to drive inside, goes back on top to Pryor. Pryor driving down to Ray. Corner three-pointer off the iron, no good. Sapaw with a rebound. He's fouled there by K.O. Cook. And he gets his second foul. Each team with 3 fouls in the third quarter, so no bonus shooting yet. Sapaw looking to get it in. Fires it outside, and Stockard stole it away. Man, I tell you what, he's a really good player. Reads the floor so well. Here is Sullins underneath, and a foul call on Brody Ray as Cook had a wide open shot. That's a good foul, but Brody now has 3. Cook will go line to shoot 2. Licking right now 1 of 4 from the stripe. Still 46-38. Cats on top. Cat Classic. Free throw is good. Cook's next one is no good, brought down by Sapaw. Quickly the other way. Brody Ray pulling up. Salem down by 9. 38 for Salem. Cook knocks it away from Brody Ray, and then a foul's going to be called on K.O. Cook, his third. Minute 14 to go. Both teams have 4 fouls. And K.O. Cook's going to check out. Ritz is going to come back in the game. With the ball is Gaps. Gaps has 7 points in the third quarter. Here's Thomas. Thomas stops top of the key, trying to get inside. Can't, goes back to Pryor. Pryor trying to dance in, stops, takes it to the hole, lays it in. 47-40, 55 seconds to go. Sullins for the Cats at the timeline. Taking his time, now in the insignia, slowly moving. Back and forth, goes right side to Stockard. Stockard trying to get away from Ray. Stockard makes a move, trying to drive in, and a foul's going to be called on Salem. And that'll put Stockard at the line to shoot 2. Foul's going to be on Brody Ray, his 4th. And he'll check out. Stevens back in. Stockard's free throw's good. Right now he has 18 points. He has another free throw coming. 35 seconds left to go, and he hit them both. Lead again back to 9 for the Cats. Gaps with it down the right side. Gaps trying to take it to the hole. Floats it up there. It will not fall. Brought down by Pryor. It's all tied up, and what are they going to call? Jump ball belongs to the Cats. 24.9 seconds left. Salem in their half-court defense. Not putting any pressure on the Cats whatsoever. And with 18 seconds, they'll cross the timeline. It's Sullins. Sullins making his move. Stops trying to right in the hands of Thomas. Thomas the other way. Fires it down to Sapaw. Sapaw down the corner. Trying to fire in the middle. It's stolen away again by Licking the other way. 2 seconds left. And a jump shot no good by Stockard. And the Tigers and the Cats go to the fourth quarter with Licking on top by a score of 49-40. We'll come back in 1 minute. It's Tiger basketball on KSMO Media.
Mid-Ozark Animal Health Center in Salem is here for all of your veterinary needs. From your house cat to a herd of cattle, Dr. Cunningham and her expert staff are here to help. Mid-Ozark Animal Health Center is committed to providing your animals with the highest level of care and support. Schedule an appointment today for checkups, boarding, surgery, supplies, or even 24/7 emergency services for established clients. Stop by or call in today and get the veterinary care that your pets deserve.
Southtown Furniture. Southtown, where the bargains are. We've got everything from furniture to appliances. Quality floor covering. We won't be undersold, you'll see. To you, that is our guarantee. Southtown Furniture, where the bargains are.
And we want to thank our friends at On the Spot Auto Glass for being a proud supporter of your Salem Tigers. Don't forget to give them a call, 573-247-3608. What they do is in their name. They change your auto glass out on the spot. On the Spot Auto Glass, a proud supporter of your Salem Tigers. Get ready to start the fourth quarter, brought to you by Willie Strader and Farm Bureau Insurance. They're there for all of your life's needs. When you buy a new home, buy a new car, have a family, get in touch with Willie. 729-4941 or drop by 1414 West Scenic Rivers Boulevard. Salem Tigers trailing Licking by 9, 49-40 as we start the fourth quarter. Pass floated in there again and stolen away by Licking. Here they come down. Fires it up, no good. Ritz with a rebound, scores. Licking has taken advantage of their steals. The Salem Tigers have not. And a big difference in the game is a lot of that missed. Here's Pryor, tries his three-pointer. It's good. Luke Pryor answers with a three. Salem down by 8, just underway. Fourth quarter. Pryor had 9 points in this game. With the ball right now, Sullen's down to Ritz. Fires underneath and laying it up an easy in is Corley. Corley coming in for the left wing was wide open. 10-point Licking lead. Gapsch hanging on to it. Trying to get a pick. Stops beyond three. Takes his three-pointer, and it's good. Braden Gapsch with 18. Salem down by 7. Tigers got to get a couple of stops here as Sullins will walk it up. Licking with that 7-point lead. No shot clock in high school, so they can take and stall all they want if they can. Here's Stockard. He's been hitting threes all night long. He's got 5 of them. Stockard lost the ball when it came into the hands of Walker. Takes it down, flips it off to Ritz. Ritz underneath. That shot was blocked by Stevens, but I think he'll pick up the foul. As he made contact with Benton Corley underneath the basket.
11, Roy Stevens is second. Line 22 for Licking, number
To the line will go Corley. Corley has 5 points on the night. Not shot a free throw. And his first one is good. Licking was 8 of 13 before that.
In for Licking, number 25, Ken Buckner.
Stockard will check out. Buckner back in. 54-46. 6.5 to go. Corley's next free throw, and this one is no good. Lane violation called on Licking. (54-46) our score. Gapsch has it for Salem, trying to get away from Walker. And a foul's called on Walker. Carson gets his second. Earlier tonight, the Lady Cats defeated Salem in the Cat Classic 52-22. They're trying to go for a sweep again. Salem wants to try and answer back. Here's a three by Ray. It's no good off the side. Kept alive by Pryor, but right into the hands of Ritz. Now to Corley, who goes for the slam and gets it. Here comes Ray, 56-46. Fires it out on top to Gapsch. Gapsch trying to get away from Walker. Walker's done all but rape him, and he finally gets the foul. And I think the official's going to talk to him. Walker grabbed him. Making incidental contact one thing, but when you're reaching that arm out to grab. And he's got a little bit of blood coming off the lip, I believe. He's asked to leave the floor. And now some more pushing. So now Cannon Buckner, he and Gaps were pushing, and Cannon gets called for the foul. Licking now with 3 fouls here in the fourth quarter. So Lake Wade will come in for Ritz. Pass punted by Wade into the cheerleading section of Salem. 5:49 to go. Fourth quarter action, 56-49. The pass to Pryor. Pryor on the baseline to the hole, trying to put it up. No good. Tried to get his own rebound and was taken by Corley. 56-46. Luke will have to get a little bit more aggressive after that rebound. Just a sophomore. Corley took advantage of him there. Quickly in, Buckner down low, and Ritz couldn't handle it. As the elbows are starting to come up a little bit. Stevens will check in. 11 turnovers now for Licking in this second half, or in this game. Here's Gaps going back to Thomas. Thomas across to Ray. Brody Ray with 5:15 to go. Now to Sapah at that high post, kicks it back out to Thomas. Salem will reset, down by 10. Thomas backing up away from Sullins, inside to Sapah on a reach in by Corley, and a 3-second timeout called by Coach Patterson. Timeout brought to you by your friends at American Family Insurance. And remember, call Jonas Schaefer if you have new additions to your family. McCall 729-5165. We'll come back in 30 seconds. It's 56 for Licking, 46 for Salem. It's Tiger basketball on KSMO Media.
Hi, I'm Susie Cahill, Director of Healthy Dent County Fitness Center. Are you looking for a place to begin your journey to better health? Come inside. Never in my life have I been in another atmosphere where everyone was so friendly and eager to help others. It's not just the staff, it's the members. They are so passionate about what they do and so excited to help you. If you're ready to begin your journey to better health, come by and see us.
Don't forget Missouri Tiger football Saturday at 2:30. They take on Arkansas, and that's their final regular season game. Tigers trying to get their 9th win of the season, and then they'll wait to see what kind of bowl they might be invited to. And that'll be Saturday afternoon, 2:30 on KSMO. Our next Salem Tiger game will be next Friday, the 6th of December, when Salem hosts Owensville. That'll be right here on KSMO, AM 1340, FM 95.7, and on the KSMO Media. That's KSMO Stream, Facebook, YouTube, and KSMORadio.com. Salem gets it in with 5 minutes remaining exactly on the clock. Pass goes to Sapah. Salem down by 10. Sapah to the hole, trying to flip it backhanded up there. Did not go, brought down by Wade. Interesting shot by Sapah, tried to flip it back kind of over his shoulder, didn't go. Here's Sullins all the way down, he flips it up, it won't go. Sapah with a rebound, his 4th of the game. Handing it off to Thomas. Quickly down to Brody Ray. On top, Thomas, a quick 3, good. Lincoln Thomas hits the 3, he's got 16 on the game. Salem back to it in 7, a pass across to Corley. Ben Corley fires it to the Licking bench. That's the 12th turnover of the game for Licking. Stockard and Walker back in the game as Sullins and Corley check out. Salem down by 7. They get the turnover. Let's see if they can score off it. Here comes Thomas. Taking it to the hole. Flips it up. No good. Draws the foul on Wade. And that'll be the 4th foul on Licking. But also it'll bring Thomas to the line with the clock stopped. The next foul by Licking. Salem will be at the line again. The rest of the game shooting 2. See if Salem can drive at him and create some fouls. Thomas's free throw is good. 56-50. Salem trying to bring within 5. And then they'll have to play some defense here. Next one, good. Salem right now 8 of 9 from the stripe. Here comes Buckner for Licking. Trying to flip it down, gets it to Stockard. Stockard has been a dagger for the Salem Tigers. Puts a shot up, but it won't fall. Brought down by Thomas. 3:55 to go. Salem down by 5. Thomas gets a pick, stops, takes the 3. Good! It's a 2-point game again, like it was at halftime. Licking still has the lead. With it is Buckner. Buckner gets by Thomas. Bounce pass. Getting it there is Walker. Walker's pass down low. Goes to Wade. They kick it back outside. Walker on the perimeter. Back to Buckner. Salem spread out. Timeout called by Coach Campbell. 56-54. Tigers and the Cats. This truly a great Cat Classic. We're going to take a 30-second break. The timeout brought to you by your friends at Jonas Schaefer, your American family insurance agent. Remember, if you haven't taken time out to review the assets of your home or maybe your cabin, if you have one, get in touch with Jonah to make sure you got the right coverage. 729-5165. 56-54, Licking on top, back at 30. It's Tiger basketball, the Cat Classic on KSMO Media.
Life's better when you're under our roof. Because when you feel totally protected, you're free to enjoy your dreams. Bundle auto, home, and life and save up to 25%. American Family Insurance.
(56-54), Licking on top. They have the ball at center court. 3:25 remains, 4th quarter, regulation time. Bounce pass comes to Stockard. Last year this game went overtime, and Licking finally eventually won that one. Stockard has it. He has 5 threes in this game. Stockard trying to drive in. He misses the shot, but a foul's going to be called, and that may be on Brody Ray, and that would be it for Brody. And Brody Ray is done for the night. He had 3 rebounds in the game, but did not score. Second team foul. Foul is on the floor. Pryor back in. Ritz back in for Licking. Stockard to inbound it. Fires it in the corner. Buckner goes back out on top to Walker. Walker goes to Stockard in the corner for another 3. And boy, he hits. Man, he has been just a dagger. 59-54. Braden Gapp stops. He'll put up his own 3. Try and answer. It's no good. That's what hurts. And the ball brought down by Buckner. Could not answer right away. You just hope that Stockard doesn't try it again. He will, and he does not hit this one. He had been hitting all those shots all night long. That one did not go. Brought down by Stevens, and the Tigers come back, still down by 5 with 2.5 to go. Plenty of time. Pass to Gaps. Gaps on top to Sapal. Sapal right at the top of the key. Right side pass to Thomas. Goes inside trying to get it to Luke Pryor, and it goes off his knee out of bounds. A turnover for the Tigers. Their 7th of the second half. They've got 16 on the night. Pass comes across, stolen away, put up by Gaps and in. A steal by Gaps, and he puts it in quickly. And the Tigers take advantage of the turnover and bring it back to a one-possession game. Walker tied up at center court, and Coach Campbell burns another timeout. 2:04 to go in the fourth quarter. 59 for Licking, 56 for Salem. We'll take a 30-second break and come back. This timeout brought to you by American Family Insurance, your agent Jonas Schaefer in the Crossroads Shopping Center. 59-56 Licking, back in 30. It's Tiger basketball and KSMO Media.
It's only because of our incredible sponsors that we're able to bring you Salem Tiger sports and community events. Some of these sponsors include Jet Tire and Auto, Salem's only licensed Lucas Oil Service Center. Drive in today at 800 South Park Avenue right here in Salem. Moe's Cleaning Service, LLC, the only cleaning service you'll ever need. Give them a call at 573-201-0430 and get Moe for your money.
It'll be Bugner to inbound it. 3-point difference in this one as he goes back to Walker. That was very close to backcourt. Walker goes to Stockard. Stockard in front of the Licking bench, goes in the corner, fires it back to Ritz. Ritz turns on top Walker. Walker back to Ritz down low. Ritz back to Walker, kicks it left side. Here's Gamble dancing in off the glass and good. And a nice move by Nate Gamble. 4-point Licking lead. 5-point Licking lead, excuse me. Here's Thomas. Lost it out of bounds off the hands of Walker. Minute 32 to go. Boy, that three by Stockard just hurt, just burns. Sapon needs to get in quickly. Finally does, and a timeout to be called by Coach Patterson as Gavin couldn't find anybody. And another 30-second timeout by the Salem Tigers. Timeout brought to you by American Family Insurance. Jonas Schaefer, agent. Back in 30. It's Tiger basketball on KSMO Media.
Progressive Ozark Bank is proud to announce a better way to manage your debit card fraud alerts. Instead of a phone call, customers will receive a message on their text-enabled numbers if there is a concern on a debit card transaction. It's fast and easy. Want to find out how you can get fraud text alerts on your phone? Drop by or call Progressive Ozark Bank for more information. Progressive Ozark Bank, FDIC insured, where people matter.
It's the Cat Classic, and it has been a good one between Salem and Licking tonight. We wish everybody a very happy Thanksgiving from all of us at KSMO. Don't forget the Blues will be playing tomorrow night, 5:30. I believe it's the New Jersey Devils they play, and we'll have that game on KSMO Media. In the meantime, we do want to tell you right now, Salem down by 5. Cat Classic as they get inbounds to Gaps off the glass and in. Salem again down by 3 on the inbound. Here's Walker with a minute 23 for the Cats. And he's fouled by Roy Stevens. Stevens tried to pull up but ended up kind of rolling over the back. That'll be Roy's third foul. 61-58 Licking. Salem still has a foul to give, but you don't want to be given that foul. With only a 3-point lead. One possession game. 1:20 on the clock. Bugner gets it back to Walker. Walker gets double teamed and fires it across to Gamble. Gamble trying to get inside out to Stockard for another 3. Off the rim, no good. Stevens brings down the rebound. Back the other way, Thomas with a minute to go in the Cat Classic in regulation. Thomas stops beyond 3, down low for Pryor. Pryor shoots it out to Stevens. Stevens turns, spins. Stockard all over him. Turns, fires it outside to Gaps. Gaps stops, puts up the 3. It's good, and we're tied. 61 all, 40 seconds to go. The Cats with the ball. Gaps with 10 points in this, the fourth quarter. But the Cats have it with 30 seconds left. Here's Stockard. Stockard standing out at center. They're going to try and milk this clock down to virtually nothing before they try the last second shot. Guarded by Stevens. Stockard over to Gamble. Back to Stockard. He'll shoot from anywhere. Stockard out near center court. He'll put it up from out there if he has to. Down to 8 seconds. He's going to start his drive. Instead, Coach Gamble calls timeout. 61-61. 6.7 seconds left. We'll come back in 30 seconds after this timeout, brought to you by American Family Insurance. Jonas Schaefer Agent, 729-5165. Back at 30, it's Tiger basketball on KSMO Media.
It's officially home buying season and the market is heating up. Buying a home is a huge decision and where to get your home loan is just as important. Don't buy your home without checking into Riverways Federal Credit Union's great rates and service. Riverways is not for profit and has more ways to say yes, and you can apply in less than 5 minutes. Need a pre-approval to help seal the deal? We've got you covered. Get started at Riverways FCU today. Riverways Federal Credit Union, located in Rolla, Salem, and Cuba.
Welcome back, Salem High School gym. We're down to 6.7 seconds left in the Cat Classic. Last year's game did this. Salem had the last second opportunity by Mr. Richter. He could not make the layup. Went to overtime looking won it. Salem has never won the Cat Classic. And this, again, 61-61. The Cats will have the ball inbounding from center court with 6.7 seconds left. Salem does have a foul to give, as long as it's on the floor, not a shooting foul. That's important right now. Could be important right now if you get down to like a half a second or so. We will see. Salem is not forcing the inbound pass. It'll be Buckner, gets it into Stockard. Stockard at the front from the free throw, takes a shot, no good, brought down by Fire. He was fouled. Stockard was knocked down, wanted a foul. No foul was called, and we're going to go into overtime. Salem had more time than they thought with 2.1 seconds left as the whole gym is just shaking. So we're going to go to overtime with this one. A big three by Braden Gaps with a minute left. Tied the game. And this has been an outstanding contest. Salem 8 of 9 from the stripe. And that has been a big difference in this game. Licking not at shooting badly, but 8 of 9 is tough to beat. Cats with 3 scorers in double figures. Right now they are 9 of 14, 15 from the stripe. Each team with 17 rebounds in this one. Salem, right now as we stand, has 7 turnovers this second half, 17 on the night, or I'm sorry, 16 on the night with 6 steals. Licking on the night, 13, and they have a total of 9 steals. Very even game all the way through. Brody Ray, though, has fouled out of the contest. No one on Licking has more than 3 fouls. That includes K.O. Cook and Carson Walker. Roy Stevens has 3 for Salem. As we ready to tip off overtime again with the Cat Classic. St. Paul versus Ritz. Ritz play a 4-minute game. And the tip goes into the hands of Buckner. He'll give it back to Sullins. Sullins, with nobody near him, goes to the top of the key. Moves to his right in front of the Licking bench. Goes out on top to Buckner. Guarded by Pryor. Inside to Ritz. Back to Buckner. Lays it up. Missed the shot. Brought down by the Cats. Sullins. Sullins flips it out on top to Gamble. Gamble can shoot a 3 from anywhere. Ritz turns, spins. Backs to Sullins. On top to Buckner. 3:25 to go to Ritz. Guarded by Sapal. Baby hook. It goes. That's a nice shot by Ritz. Did a baby hook over top of Kevin Sapal. Good defense by Sapal, but a heck of a shot off the rim and in. Here's Thomas. Salem down by 2. Stevens, here's Gaps, 10-footer, good, we're tied. Gaps with 27. Here's Sullins the other way, a minute into this overtime, 63-63. Truly the Cat Classic. Sullins trying to look for an open man, waiting for somebody to break, takes it himself, stops, kicks it outside, trying to drive in. It's Gamble trying to bank it in and doesn't go. Ball goes out of bounds off of, should be Licking. We're going to see what they say. The officials will confer. It looked like Thomas banked it off of Buckner out of bounds. Salem ball, that's what he did. Inbound comes to Thomas. 2:42 to go, 63 all. Coach Patterson barking out the play. Giving it to Gaps. On top it goes to Pryor. Pryor driving in, puts it off the glass, and it bounces out, no good. But he'll be fouled by Ritz, and Pryor will go to the line to shoot 2. Pryor has 9 points. Salem with double figures from Thomas and Gaps in the 20s. Pryor could be their 3rd double-figure player if he can hit, and he misses the first. Every foul from on Licking now on will be 2 free throws for Salem. Luke Pryor. Next free throw. This one is good, and Salem takes their first lead of this game. 64-63. Sullins will walk it up at the timeline. Handing that ball off to Gamble. Goes in the corner to Stockard. Stockard trying to dance his way in. Does. Lays it up. It will not go. And a foul called on Salem underneath. Stockard with 22 points in this game will shoot 2. Sapal with the foul. His 3rd. Stockard 4 of 4 from the stripe. Makes that one. 2:11 to go on the clock. Overtime, the first overtime. Not many have left, if any, and he hits them both, and the Cats get the lead again by 1. Here's Thomas for Salem. Lincoln brings it up against that half-court defense of the Cats. On top to Sapal. 2 minutes to go. Sapal trying to drive in, does, flips it badly, no call called, and brought down by Ritz. Back comes Licking to extend their 1-point lead. Sullins has it, 1:40 to go. Gets it to Stockard. Stockard guarded by Stevens. Stockard, top of the key to the hole, lays it up, it's good. 67-64, a minute and a half to go. Thomas for Salem. Between the circles. Trying to get a pick. Guarded there by Gamble. Hands it off to Stevens. Now to Gaps to Stevens. Stevens with a 3. It's good! Roy Stevens hits the 3 to tie the game with 1:05 to go. 67-67. Sullins to the timeline. Under a minute now to go with 54 seconds left. Stockard holding on to it, guarded by Stevens. Stockard starting his drive, stops, pulls up with a jumper. It's good. He's got 6 points, all 6 Licking points in this, the second, our first overtime. Here's Thomas. Turns, puts up a quick 3. It's off the iron, no good. Stevens battles for it along with Gamble, and they'll say Salem ball with 26 seconds left. They'll say it went off Gamble. Tigers catch a bit of a break. Sapal looking to get it in. And that time Ball's going to go off Stockard out of bounds. He thought he had banked it off of Stevens, and Coach Patterson wants a timeout. 69-67, Licking on top in the overtime. And a timeout called by Coach Patterson with 24.8 seconds left. Let's take a 30-second break and come back with more Cat Classic on KSMO Media. Back in 30 seconds on Tiger Basketball. After this.
I am a Missouri Farm Bureau insurance agent, and I'm here to talk about life, your dreams, your work, your family, and how you can protect it all with a company that will talk to you with the honesty of a farmer and take care of you with the integrity of a neighbor. I'll make sure no detail is left uncovered so your family can breathe easy. Because just like you, I chose to build a life in Missouri too. I'm a Missouri Farm Bureau insurance agent, and I'm from Missouri for life.
Well, truly been a Cat Classic tonight at the high school gym. A huge student section on this Thanksgiving holiday. Great crowd on hand from both Licking and Salem. It's been an outstanding night of basketball here at the high school gym. We hope you have enjoyed it. Licking has won the JV girls and JV and varsity girls games. The boys JV won that game 39-22. And right now we're in overtime with Licking on top by 2. Salem has the ball, 24.8 seconds left, and they'll inbound it from the sideline. Sapaw trying to get it in, does in the corner to Gaps, down to Roy Stevens underneath the Sapaw. He lays it in. We are tied. 14 seconds left. Stockard gets it up to the timeline. Makes his move against Stevens. Stockard trying to go wide. Stops, puts up the 3, and he hits with 2.8 seconds left. Here's Gaps. And timeout was called by Coach Patterson. Stockard hit the 3 to give Licking a 72-69 lead. Patterson called timeout right after the basket went through, and they're going to determine how much time needs to be on the clock. 2.5 seconds is what they're saying. 2.5 seconds after Stockard hit another 3 on the night. He has 6 of them, and he has just been Licking here in overtime. He has 9 points, all 9 leading points except for the 2 by Jordan Ritz. 72-69. We're going to keep it right here as Salem burns that last time out here in overtime, but they'll need still pretty much a miracle. 2.5 seconds left. They'll need a 3 to tie it and send it into a second overtime as Roston Stockard really has shown up here tonight. He has 31 points. As of right now, it would probably be your star of the game, but it has been a dandy ball game. No matter who you want to look at, you're looking at Braden Gaps with 27. You're looking at Lincoln Thomas at 21. There's a lot of good basketball here tonight. Salem and Licking. 2.5 seconds left. It'll be Sapaw Licking with full pressure on. Tigers have Thomas and Gaps deep. They're their 2 best 3-pointers. So now Coach Gamble, he'll burn a timeout after he saw what Salem wanted to do. 2.5 seconds left. We will take a break and come back. 72-69 Licking. We're in overtime. Back in 30 seconds. It's Tiger Basketball on KSMO Media.
The Bank of Salem was founded in 1883 on the principles of local ownership, a commitment to the people of our community, local decisions, and a conservative approach to banking. As one of the oldest locally owned banks in the Ozarks, we've had the privilege to serve generations of local families. We pride ourselves on dedication to our customers and the people of Dent County, and we take pride in being an important part of it for years to come. The Bank of Salem, member FDIC, equal housing lender.
It's Boston Stockard's three-pointer in overtime with 2.5 seconds left is the difference right now. Salem will inbound the ball from their baseline, and they will need a three to tie it and send it into a second overtime. Tigers tied it on a Gavin Sapal lay-in. Licking now has the three-point lead. Sapal trying to get it in. Fires it in the middle to Pryor. Quickly down to Gaps, and his three is wide and no good. And the Licking Wildcats win the Cat Classic by a final score of 72-69. What a game by these teams. And the Wildcats again win the Cat Classic on the Ralston Stockard three-pointer that came with 2.5 seconds left. What a ball game. 2.5 seconds left in overtime, I might add. What a ball game tonight we had here at the high school gymnasium. That's what it's all about. We had a great crowd on hand. A lot of fans loved this one. And I tell you what, you just really, you just have to tip your cap to both teams. They played an outstanding basketball game in front of a great crowd, and really brought a lot of fun and to the atmosphere of basketball here at the Salem High School gym tonight. But the Tigers fall short. They fall to 0-2 on the season. A tough loss here for Coach Patterson and our Salem Tigers, but boy, if this is the kind of basketball they're going to play, I highly recommend you get out here next Friday for the next home game with the Salem Tigers against Owensville. Should be just a tremendous amount of fun. Again, our final score, the Licking Wildcats 72, the Salem Tigers 69 in overtime. And we're going to take a 3-minute break, and we'll come back with our post-game show here on KSMO Radio. Back in 3 minutes, it's Tiger basketball on KSMO Salem.
It's only because of our incredible sponsors we're able to bring you Salem Tiger sports and community events. A couple of those sponsors include Discount Bins in Salem. Discount Bins gets truckloads of new merchandise each week, and the prices drop every day. Your World Today, the only daily news flyer in Dent County, available in over 40 locations in Salem and Bunker, as well as online at ksmoradio.com. Be sure to thank these sponsors for bringing you Salem Tiger sports and community events.
Save on everyday items with digital coupons at Town & Country Supermarkets. It's easy. Download the Town & Country Markets app and browse through a variety of digital coupons available. Then clip them to your account. You can also clip digital coupons online at tcmarkets.com. Shop in the store for your favorite items, then tell us your phone number at checkout, and the digital coupons will be deducted from your purchase automatically. Scan this QR code to learn more and start saving more today.
Sorry, Dad.
Sure, you could get him a new car. You could also light a pile of money on fire. Because as long as Mr. It wasn't my fault takes the wheel on occasion, maintaining this car is your best option. So keep it running longer, stronger, with quality parts and a whole lot of Napa know-how.
Dad, where are you going?
With tax season fast approaching, you might have some questions that you need answered. If so, give the Tax Masters a call. They have over 40 years of experience and can handle all types of accounting services plus certified e-filing. Don't ever let yourself be a slave to the IRS. Come and see Jackie or Beth at Tax Masters, located at 107 West 4th Street here in Salem, or call 729-3001.
This is Mike Elliott from Town & Country Insurance. As an independent agent, we shop many different companies, allowing us to find the best value for our clients. Town & Country Insurance has been serving South Central Missouri since 1963. We have offices in Salem, Rolla, Licking, and Mountain Grove, and would welcome an opportunity to show you what we can do for you. Stop by 400 West Scenic Rivers Boulevard, located inside the Town & Country Bank, or you can call our office at 729-6624.
Southwest Baptist University campus in Salem provides quality higher education close to home for residents of Dent County and the surrounding areas. The classes at SBU Salem campus are taught in the afternoon and evenings, making a degree attainable for people who are in the workforce or can't afford to go off to get a degree. We offer degrees in nursing, which is an RN Bridge program, elementary education. For more information on the degrees and programs, please contact admissions counselor Chris Welch to schedule an appointment as a prospective or returning student.
Well, what a Cat Classic again. Boy, back-to-back years of going into overtime and back-to-back years. The Licking Wildcats have been able to prevail, and they win it tonight 72-69 on a Ralston Stockard three-pointer with 2.5 seconds left. Oh, what a heartbreaker. But the Salem Tigers got nothing to be ashamed of. Coming back from a 10-point deficit in the fourth quarter, they tied the game. And were able to, on a Roy Stevens three-pointer in overtime, they tied the game again. And, boy, it was just one of those kind of games. Just never knew who just might do it. Gavin Sapal tied the game with 58 seconds left for the Salem Tigers. But it was Stockard who came through big time. He got 31 points tonight to lead the Licking Cats and to their Cat Classic championship again over the Salem Tigers. And it was a sweep again by the Licking Tigers, as the Lady Tigers lost to the Lady Wildcats by 30, 52-22. And here in overtime, the boys lose it 72-69. What a game. Well, we hope you enjoyed it. Let's go over some of the stats in this one. As I said, Stockard led the way with 31 points for Licking. They got 12 points from Nate Gamble and 12 also from Jordan Ritz. 8 points from Brenton Corley, 3 from Carson Walker, and 1 point from Cale Cook in the contest. Leading rebounder was 5 by Jordan Ritz for Licking. They had 3 rebounds from Cannon Buckner, 3 from Carter Sullins, who also had 2 points in the game, by the way. And they also had 2 rebounds from Lake Wade and Cale Cook in the contest. They finished the night with a total of 17 rebounds. Salem Tigers, leading scorer was Braden Gapsch with 27, 21 points for Lincoln Thomas, 10 for Luke Pryor, 5 points for Gavin Sapal, 3 points for Hayden Ragsdale. Roy Stevens finished with 3 points as well for the Salem Tigers. And the contest is 3 in overtime. Leading rebounder for Salem was Stevens and Gavin Sapal, each with 4. 3 for Pryor and Brody Ray, 2 for Hayden Ragsdale, as well as Lincoln Thomas, and 1 for Braden Gapsch in the game. Salem Tigers had 19 rebounds on the night to the Licking Wildcats 17. Tigers did have 16 turnovers. Licking had 13. Licking had 9 steals. Salem Tigers finished with 6. Free throw shooting, Salem 9 of 11, while Licking finished the game 11 of 17. Your post-game show brought to you by United Country Salem Realty. And they really have been a great sponsor for us. You know, you can get in touch with them and call them at here locally, 729-3148 if you're looking for property. And if you're looking for even for something for next year's hunting season, you might want to give them a call or stop by 605 South Main. They want you to know you can save time and money by contacting them. Babette Wells, your broker owner of United Country Salem Realty, bringing you our post-game show. It's been a long day of basketball. Earlier tonight, the JV boys did defeat Licking 39-22. They're 2-0 on the season, while the varsity boys are 0-2. The Licking JV girls did beat Salem, as did the varsity girls by a 52-22 margin. Our girls teams both 0-1 on the season. Well, been a long night. We hope you have enjoyed it right here on KSMO. Again, tomorrow night, got Blues hockey against the New Jersey Devils. 5:30 is the pregame show here on KSMO. We hope you enjoy that. We wish all of you and yours a very happy Thanksgiving from the staff and management of KSMO Media. We really do hope you have a very enjoyable holiday weekend. For Ben doing the video work, for Krista doing the side on the audio side on the radio station. Want to thank them for helping us tonight with this outstanding Cat Classic. Again, the Salem Tigers lose both games. The girls lose it 52-22. The boys fall 72-69 here on the Cat Classic on KSMO Media. Again, hope you enjoyed the contest. My name is Stan Stevens, wishing all of you a happy and safe Thanksgiving holiday. As I mentioned, not moments ago, but a little while ago, that our next broadcast on KSMO Media will be next Friday night. Not Friday night, but next Friday night, December 6th, when the Salem Tigers host the Owensville Dutchmen. And again, that varsity game can be heard on KSMO AM 1340 FM 95.7 and streamed on KSMO Media. That's KSMORadio.com, KSMO Stream Facebook, and KSMO YouTube. We hope everybody has a fantastic evening. Thanks again for joining us for Tiger basketball, and good night from the high school gymnasium.
Thank you for watching this KSMO media broadcast of Salem Tiger Sports. This game was brought to you by Town and Country Insurance, Tax Masters, Southwest Baptist University, Terrell Complete Auto Care, Edward Jones, Duncan Family Chiropractic, The Hot Spot Tanning and Tuxedos, State Farm Insurance, Salem Trust Manufacturing, Progressive Ozark Bank, Stephen Patterson Attorney at Law, Riverways Federal Credit Union, K&H Auto Supply, Farm Bureau Insurance, Country Mart, the Bank of Salem, Napa, Mooney Auto Supply, Your World Today, Town Screen, New Life Auto, Salem License Bureau, Legends Automotive, Moe's Cleaning Service, LLC, On the Spot Auto Glass, Mid-Ozark Animal Health Center, Jet Tire and Auto, The Technology Junkyard, American Family Insurance, United Country Real Estate, Southtown Furniture, Healthy Dent County, Ozark Overhead Door, Hubs Tire Center, Looking Glass Salon, Flying W Boutique, and Discount Bins. Thanks to those fine sponsors, we're able to bring you Salem Tiger Sports and community events right here on KSMO Media.